Hello, cherished viewers of KYH. Welcome to another edition of Know Your History. Today we are traveling to South America to meet the Mapuche Tribe. The Mapuche people are descendants of ancient pre-Hispanic cultures living between the Biobío River and Reloncaví Sound. Their ancestors settled in South America over 5,000 years ago. The Mapuche are believed to have settled in what is now south-central Chile and parts of western Argentina around 500 BCE. They are part of a larger group known as Araucanians, though they refer to themselves as Mapuche, meaning people of the land. Early Mapuche society was based on agriculture, hunting, and fishing, with a strong spiritual connection to the land. The Mapuche were organized into loosely connected clans called Lof, each led by a chief known as a Lonco. They had a sophisticated system of agriculture, cultivating maize, potatoes, and other crops, while also raising llamas and guinea pigs. Spirituality played a significant role, with ceremonies led by spiritual leaders called Mechi. These rituals connected the Mapuche to their deities and ancestors. The Mapuche first encountered the Spanish in the 1540s during Pedro de Valdivia's expeditions to Chile. Unlike many indigenous groups, the Mapuche fiercely resisted Spanish colonization with the help of leaders like Lautaro and Caupolicán. Their decentralized political structure and guerrilla tactics made them formidable opponents. The conflict escalated into the Arauco War, 1541 to 1641, a prolonged struggle lasting over 100 years. Despite the Spanish establishing some forts, they never fully subjugated the Mapuche. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. On the 6th of January, 1641, the Spanish signed the Treaty of Quilín with the Mapuche, recognizing their sovereignty over their lands south of the Biobío River during the Arauco War. This treaty marked one of the rare instances in which European colonizers acknowledged indigenous autonomy. The treaty made provisions for the following. 1. The Spanish recognized the independence and territorial sovereignty of the Mapuche south of the Biobío River. 2. Both sides agreed to cease warfare, bringing temporary peace to a region marked by decades of conflict. 3. The Spanish acknowledged the right of the Mapuche to govern themselves and maintain their traditions, social structure, and leadership under their caciques, chiefs. 4. The treaty included provisions for the presence of missionaries in Mapuche lands. The Spanish hoped to spread Christianity among the Mapuche, although they did not impose it forcefully as part of the treaty. 5. Both sides agreed to exchange hostages to ensure compliance with the treaty's terms. During the 19th century, newly independent nations, Chile and Argentina, sought to expand their territories into Mapuche lands. In Chile, this expansion was known as the Pacification of Araucanía, 1861 to 1883. While in Argentina, it was called the Conquest of the Desert, 1870s. Many Mapuche were forced to adopt Spanish language education, convert to Christianity, and abandon their traditional lands. However, the Mapuche continued to resist, maintaining their cultural identity and fighting for their rights. These campaigns led to the loss of vast Mapuche territories and the forced assimilation of many Mapuche people into settler societies. The Mapuche remained independent throughout the colonial period, but became part of the Chilean state in the 1880s. The Mapuche Wars lasted for over 2 centuries, with the Mapuche fighting against Spanish and later Chilean forces. Despite land dispossession and attempts at cultural erasure, the Mapuche maintained their language, Mapudungun, traditions, and spiritual practices. They continued to honor their ancestral connection to the land through ceremonies such as the Nguilatun, a prayer, and Thanksgiving ritual. In the 20th and 21st centuries, the Mapuche began advocating for the return of their ancestral lands and the recognition of their rights. Key issues include disputes with forestry companies and the Chilean and Argentine governments over land use and environmental degradation. Today, the Mapuche people continue to face challenges related to land rights, cultural preservation, and social justice. However, they have also made significant strides in reclaiming their ancestral lands, revitalizing their language and culture, and advocating for their rights. The Mapuche have become a powerful symbol of indigenous resistance and resilience in Chile and beyond.